Here we go again. I'm in my Panzer III. It's a Tier 6 game. We're on Karelia. I'm on the defending team in assault mode. Alright, in a game like this, where the vast majority of the enemy team are Tier 6 and Tier 5, I'm basically a big fat scout tank. It's particularly good for killing scout tanks, of course, but there's only one of those in the other team, a Covenanter. Should somehow I manage to surprise the T40, the T49, even the Su-85, or the M7, I can do a lot of damage to them. Most of the enemy tanks on this team are way beyond the Panzer III's ability to handle. I decided to try an experiment. I don't usually seem to end up. I don't play the Panzer III as much, so I've never had a chance to try parking it in the bush and like putting my T49 or my Hellcat in to act as a spotter. I decided to do that now. I will park it in this bush right here. I'm small enough I should be able to hide neatly in it, and I can try and act as a spotter for the rest of my team. Of course, that VK3601H has decided to take a more aggressive path. He's moving up to the place where I like to put my heavy tank sometimes when I'm defending this. At this point, you'll see that the Su-8 and I are exchanging in a little bit of chuckling back and forth. He's like, delicious Tier 4s, and I go, ah ha ha, yummy hearty. He's like, ha, I have a 52mm gun. And they're like, yum yum, I have a turret. Because, of course, both vehicles do have their respective advantages. His is giant bloody cannon, and yes, if he gets a shot at me, I'm pretty much a pile of vapor. But if I get in close to him, I can actually use his large, sluggish, turretless nature against him and take him out. So, with the hilarity ends upon the spotting of the first enemy tank. We're now prepared to defend the base, or something like that. Of course, it would help if someone would show up to shoot at. But, you know, patience, things will happen. There's an Su-100 M7 up north. Having a close-range duke out with our KV-2. KV-1 has joined them, so I'm sitting here going, well, is anything going to show up here at the southern flank? Nothing's becoming visible. And M3 Lee has decided to park himself in, I think, an ambush just behind me, when suddenly, Hellcat. I'm, of course, being slow to react here because, well, I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the minimap too much. Oop, Hellcat, nice soft target for my high explosive rounds. Yeah, take that. Ooh, 2 solid penetrate hits in the Hellcat in a row. Whoop, but that got me spotted. It's time to leave. Su-8 goes LOL nom nom as he tack nukes a KV-1 out of orbit. I'm too busy going, holy crap, zigzag mode. Try and take a very unlikely shot in that KV-1S. He might have actually been too low down. I am still spotted, so I continue with my evasive maneuvers. Actually, no one seems terribly interested in shooting at the tiny, puny Tier 4 tank. They're all too busy focusing on other targets. So I'm able to duck back here behind this rock. Or hopefully I'll be able to help take on all these tanks coming down this way. Of course, they're all safely in hard cover. I take an experimental shot anyways, just because I can. Doesn't look like it did it much good. Nope, KV-1S threatening the Stug in the middle. T-150 has remade has reappeared, but I decided to dive back into my spotting bush here. Because that VK doesn't look like he's going to take it on for very long. I pinged the KV-1S. Someone needs to go and do something about him. I do it myself, but there's no way this tank can take on a KV-1S by itself. Oop, KV-2 spotted. I'm going to try and track him for my team. Well, that certainly hit his track. Oh, he turned just in the nick of time. Oop, I've been spotted. I do not want to hold still with a KV-2 bearing down on me. Thank you very much. I am basically less than a mouthful to him. Alright, KV-1S has been dealt with. I just had to run away from all the big scary tanks down there on the south side, and I'm going to head north to try and help finish cleaning up there. Covenanter's been dealt with. I look at the map and realize, oh, the only thing left in the enemy team is that T-150. Everything else is Tier 4 artillery, which means they're all probably chilling back up and in the donut down there around H7. All right, awesome. You know what it's time to be? It's time to turn into Point Scout Man. That KV2 up there, although he's very powerful, he's not very slow, and his view range is not so good. Well, I don't have the power, but I definitely got the view range. I got the speed and agility. I'm going to go and help find these guys, leaving that T-150 behind for most of my team to deal with. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Of course, coming around here, knowing all too well the first tanker on the corner is quite likely to find itself looking down the barrel of some very big cannons. You know, artillery, T-40, they all got some pretty first stuff. So I decided to make sure I've got distance so that I have time to zigzag back into cover if necessary. Yeah, it's not about me getting the kills here. This is about finding the enemy so that other people can kill them. For example, giant 152mm gun, the Su-8. That shot actually went under him. Yes, I think that shot went under him. That shot didn't stand any chance whatsoever, but I guess it made me feel better. Still, now we know he's here. There, they know I'm here, but they have not yet spotted the KV2 or the Panzer IV. Su-8 goes nom nom Panzer IV. He's decided that he wants to try and get me. Oh, there's also an Su-5 over here. Heard the KV2 firing, but oh, there's a different artillery gun coming for me. Bam! Gonna use my turret against him because I can keep my gun on target. I just have to stay ahead of his. Yay! Got him! Whoa, that's not good! Run! Oh, couldn't get away. But still, I just killed my tier 6 artillery. And people are still laughing about it, of course. KV2 takes out the Su-5. Now it's also that poor T-40. You should probably sit there going, oh god, did it really have to be a KV2? Still, he is going to bravely make a go of it at some point. Yep, there he is. Nope, there he goes. So there that was. Maybe not exactly my highest scoring match, but it was just kind of hilarious to first, be toying around that Su-8 in the beginning, and then find myself actually fighting with him at the very end. Good game, and good night.